So the USB card has arrived for my sampler. So before I racked the sampler up, I said I was going to put the USB card in. So I'm now going to put the USB card in, just show you how it's done. So the first thing to do is obviously get into the unit itself. That's done by 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just need a posi drive screwdriver like that to get into it. So first of all, get the screws off. So I've taken the 4 screws out, 4 big screws on the top, and then this one centre screw on the back. And I always do this so when I put it back together I know which slot the screws came out of. It's always easier to put the same screw in the hole that it came out of. Don't run the risk of cross-threading anything. So in order to get into the unit itself, the cover comes backwards. You need to just lift it up like that. Comes backwards and off it comes. And now we'll get into the unit by doing this, so you can see inside what I'm just about to do. So the USB card goes in this slot here. Okay, or sorry, this goes in this slot here, wrong one. And in order to do that, I've got to take this blanking plate off at the top, which again is just a case of undoing a couple of screws. So let me do that now. There's one. And there's 2. As you can see, out comes said blanking plate. Next thing to do is to take the card, and as you can see the card comes with a couple of screws that are already preloaded into it. So that's the top screw, so I'm just going to put that there. And that's the bottom screw, so I'm just going to put that there. And then the card itself, so obviously that's the outward face. The card itself goes into this area here. So the next thing we need to do is we just need to take out this frame here, which is another couple of screws. So there's 1 screw there, which comes out like so. And then there's 2 screws over here, which also come out. There's 1. And that's 2. There we go. It comes like so. Assuming you've got all the screws out, there's actually 4 screws. Missed this one. So that comes out there. And then this 5 screws. And that just comes out like so. We'll leave that screw in there so I can put it back in. And then the new card itself slots onto its homing port, which is there. So I just need to get this lined up. Like so. And then it just pushes home like that. Hopefully the holes on top have aligned, which they have. So let's put this screw in here. Don't tighten them all the way up straight off bat until you've got both screws in. Otherwise you may find the holes don't align properly. So let's put this one in like so. Now I can tighten it all the way up. And it just needs to be just over finger tight, like so, not overly tight, but just tight enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to put this piece back in, and you notice I've left the screw in like that, so I can relocate the screw down here. I'm not going to do it all the way up, I'm just going to locate it at the moment so I can get everything else in place. Right, so that's just located. Now what I need to do is to get that card to slot in like so. So you see this plate is now holding the new card I've just put in, as well as everything else. And now we'll start to reconnect the screws. Oops, wrong one, it's that one. So screw in here first. Again, I'm not tightening this up, I'm just putting them in to locate the holes at the moment. Like so. There. Like so. That screw in there. There we go. That's not quite properly. Yeah. So now all 4 screws are in. I can now, again, just over finger tight like so. So this one in the back. This one here. This one here. And that's it. It's installed the USB card at the top. And again, just put this back down like so. So again, it's just a reverse procedure. The top back on, and it's sort of a lift and drop like so. And I always find with these sort of tops, the easiest thing to do here sometimes you just need to give it a bit of a bang and then reconnect with the screws I took out a couple of minutes ago. Starting with that one. So there we have, I would say the new USB card, but the USB socket installed into the S6000. So the final thing to do is the blanking card that I took out of the unit. There you go. I'm just going to put the screws in there. I've done one. Do the second one, and then store it somewhere safe, because you never know when I might want to put that back in the unit. There you go. That's the maintenance done.